On Thursday night, the Tennessee Titans did something that, quite frankly, got me thinking about my childhood. They dropped the video in advance of their reveal of the new rebrand that the organization is undertaking, and it took me back to a time when, quite frankly, things made sense. Life was simpler then, right before the turn of the century. It was the Titans' first year as the Tennessee Titans in the new building, Adelphia Coliseum. And one of the things that it made me think about was the day of the AFC wildcard game. January 8th, 2000. And at the time, I was just 8 years old, and I was becoming a football fan. I was a fan of watching football, but I didn't really have a team yet. I was just becoming old enough to recognize that was where I was headed. But I knew I wanted to watch that playoff game because I was so invested in what the Titans were doing in the 1999 season. Now, at the time, you're a kid and you're beholden to the whims of your parents. And that particular day, me and my brothers were out and about running errands on a Saturday. And I remember that all I wanted to do was watch that Titans playoff game. And the longer it went on, the more upset I got because all I wanted to do was be home to watch the game. And I remember us getting back to the house just in time to see one of the greatest plays in NFL history unfold in front of my very eyes. And I'll let Mike Keith, the man who authored one of the greatest calls of all time, I'll let him tell you that story.
It's a miracle! Tennessee has pulled a miracle! A miracle for the Titans! Unbelievable!
One of the most unbelievable endings in the history of the NFL.
To this day, if you ask any Titans fan about that moment, they'll tell you that it gave them chills. And in my opinion, it is the moment a franchise bonded with a city forever. And for young 8-year-old me, it's the day I became a Titans fan. I was fully and totally invested in the organization. I loved it. And of course, they took that run all the way to Super Bowl 34, where they fell just 1 yard short of a title. And I remember that today, it is the only time I have ever cried at the end of a sporting event. And I remember that 22-day run as clearly as I see you now, as I see what's in front of me. And that video brought back memories of trying to be Steve McNair whenever I was on the playground. I would wear my Steve McNair jersey and pretend that I was a supremely athletic quarterback who could do whatever I wanted on the football field. I would throw. I would run. I would score. I would dive. I would do all of the things that he tried to do during his career. I was invested. And the memories that come with it, watching Steve, watching Eddie, watching Frank, may he rest in peace, watching Javon Curse, watching Eddie Robinson, watching Greg Favors, watching Rodney Thomas, may he rest in peace, watching Lorenzo Neal, Brad Hopkins, Benji Olsen, Marcus Robertson, Samari Roll, Blaine Bishop, who I've gotten the chance to work with. I see you, Hitman. Watching that era of Titans football is some of my most cherished core memories. And as the organization goes through a rebrand and the imaging from that rebrand goes into the memory books, it is a tad bit bittersweet. You're kind of sad that that particular era is ending, but you're excited for what's coming next. And I think I can speak for a lot of Titans fans throughout the area and throughout the world that they echo how I feel. There's a lot of good things happening, and I think that there are a lot of good things going forward. You're excited about Cam Ward. You love the rookie class that is coming together. You love the new coach, Robert Saleh. You love the moves that the Titans have made in recent weeks and recent days. You know the new stadium is going to be ready coming in 2027. There's so much good going forward. And on a macro level, there's so much good going on in the city of Nashville. There's a lot of growth that's taken place within the organization and within the city itself. that I do think it's the right time for a rebrand. And while I am going to miss the two-tone blue era, I'm excited for what's coming next. And so I like the rebrand. I love the logo. The jerseys are awesome. And you're filled with hope for the future. And you're filled with gratitude for the memories that were created with the two-tone blue. What's coming next? We'll see. It'll be a heck of a lot of fun to watch. But if that video that was dropped by the Titans taught me anything, it's that it is time for the next generation of Titans fans to be built, to grow. And we continue this going forward. We continue growing the fan base and making more memories. I was looking on the website recently. Forged in oil to the two-tone blue era to the Titans of Tennessee. 3 different eras wrapped around one franchise. And gotta admit, that's pretty cool.